cheap and easy way to advertise? Stay tuned, I'll tell you more. So you want to advertise. Now, I know you think advertisement, you're probably thinking TV, radio, newspaper. How about a door hanger? I mean, the customer has to hold it. They have to take it in their hand and look at it. I mean, they have to look at it. They can't avoid looking at it. And we passed out, was it like just under 100 of these door hangers. So we got to choose where we were gonna, okay, I'm gonna do this street's nice and wide, be easy, get in and out with the plow. So Justin and I agreed on certain streets. So we did 3 streets, because we'll take our time. Not greedy for customers. They're taking baby steps here. Oh boy, there's one thing that is more powerful than advertising, and we found that out. And that's word of mouth. Go figure, word of mouth? Well, what happened is we handed these out, and guy on the street calls us, says, yeah, hi, my name is so-and-so. He asked us some questions, pricing, what do we do and all that. So, oh, okay, this is what we do. Oh, okay. So he says, well, I'm gonna take you. Okay, come down, we'll sign. Oh, all right, go down, sign, he writes me out a check, everything's happy. 2 days later, I get 3 more phone calls. They're all friends of his. And none of them live on the street where I passed out the flyer. Word of mouth. That's one example. Another example, a potential customer of another street I did. This guy wasn't even a customer, I haven't even plowed his snow yet. But I told him, I said, you know what? I'm gonna give you the same price if you sign up with me next year as I'm giving your neighbor. So kind of like a loyalty thing. So you're covered. I got you for the same price. Because I said, I'm gonna put my prices up, so. Oh, okay, great, And I figured, this guy's probably not gonna call. I get a phone call. This woman says, yeah, my friend said you do snow removal. I'd like you to come down and do you do here, this? And again, we hadn't passed out flyers on this street. But I said, look to see where the street was, and it was right in the area that we were doing. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. We go, we check, fills out the contract, everything's good. I find out that this guy that I had promised to give the same price to got me 3 customers plus himself. That's 4 customers. And like I said, he didn't even get a flyer. Because I said, no, he's gonna come with us, so I don't want to tell him, make him think it's gonna be one price and then, word of mouth. It's the most powerful type of advertising you can have. If you do a good job this year, you can expect to double your clientele next year. Now, of course, where I am, I can expect to double. If you live in a rural area where you got to drive 3 miles from one customer to another customer and they're considered neighbors, you might not double yours, but then you're probably charging 5 times more than what I'm charging, because mine are right next to each other. They're very confined. They're very small driveways. So I would like to tell you how much I charge. I don't charge very much, but what I charge, it's not really important, because where I live, they charge one price for snow removal, but where I plow snow, it's a different price, a whole different economics there. So prices are different. So setting a price, you need to go out and check, survey, call a plow company, give them some bogus address on some street. Yeah, hi, I live here on this so-and-so street, how much? Well, we have to come down. Well, I don't have time, I'm at work, I'm very busy. I'll call somebody else. Pressure them into a price. Get an idea, call different guys, find out what they're doing it for and how much you should charge. Can you undercut? Yeah, you can undercut a little bit, but don't undercut yourself into the poorhouse, all right? Another way to advertise your business is with driveway markers. Now, in some areas you can use these, in some areas you can't. I have a couple of rural ones, and I use these driveway markers right at the edge of the driveway. And you can put your company name here. I just put Déneigement here, so that's in French. But in English, that would say snow removal, all right? And then on the other side, you can put your phone number. Make it a nice, unique color, because if you have other companies that have snow plow markers, you'll want to make yours stand out a little different, so that you can easily find the house that you have to do just by the color of the marker. So these are a very good idea, and it doubles as an indicator for you a marker to know where you have to pass, and you should always mark out a long driveway so that you stay on track with clearing the snow. And it also advertises your name and your phone number. So these are a very good idea. All right, well, that just about does it for advertising. Covered some of the basics. It'll get you started. Very cheap, inexpensive. I mean, it only cost me about, I don't know, it was maybe 50 bucks for 250 door hangers. Wasn't that expensive. Now you have to remember that while you're out in your truck, everybody's watching you. The guy across the street that has another contractor doing his driveway, he's watching you. You're doing a better job than his contractor? Doing a crappier job? Is this guy going to hire you next year? Always have that in your mind. People are watching you. They're watching how you drive. Are you an aggressive person? Are you a nice person? You know? So always you got to be on your best behavior. Drive your truck respectfully, clean properly, take your time. Do you realize that just at the end of the driveway where they put their garbage cans, if you go to the trouble and move that garbage can, plow, and then put the garbage can back, I'm not saying do this all the time, but if you have the time, these are little things that people are watching and they see you do it and they say, that's the guy I want. Anyways, guys, I hope you've learned something from this. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want to see you here next week when I'm going to give you a little insight on all the plow mods we had done, why we did them, and what we didn't do.